Thank you so much for joining us. The lead at 4, the 22nd day of testimony brought one of Alex Murdaugh's former law partners to the stand to talk about the night of the murders and Alex's state of mind afterwards. WSAV News 3's Andrew Davis is joining us live now from the courthouse in Colleton County to tell us more about Alex Murdaugh's potential testimony. Andrew?
Yeah, we begin with the chances that Alex Murdaugh will testify in his defense. As we told you more than a week ago exclusively that Alex is expected to take the stand, and his lawyers today validated exactly that. But first, they asked to limit the questions that he could be asked by prosecutors themselves. Alex's attorney said that if Alex testifies, they want him to limit his cross-examination to just questions about the murders themselves, not the alleged financial crimes that he's charged with. The prosecution countered that request using several statutes, proving while they should be able to ask any questions they want. After a brief debate, Judge Newman ruled every topic will be on the table when Alex takes the stand, and we expect that to be as early as tomorrow morning.
It just really infuriated me, and I don't know who I was supposed to be mad at, but it just infuriated me that this young man had been murdered and there were still his remains there.
Now, when testimony did begin, Alex's former law partner Mark Ball talked about his anger when walking through the crime scene the morning after the killings. He found some of Paul's own remains still lying in that feed room where he was shot. Ball detailed the fact that the entrances to Moselle were never blocked off that night, and people seemed to come and go freely. This all supports the defense's claim the investigation was not done properly by SLED, and even when they told people to leave the scene, SLED allowed everyone to go to the main house, even though it hadn't been searched yet.
What were your concerns?
Well, it's twofold. One, this is a pretty big farm, and I don't know who's over there. 2 people have been gunned down, and is it safe? So safety is one concern, and the other is that part of what went on here? And so, where's the crime scene start and stop?
Now, late today, a forensics expert for the defense testified that there were issues with people walking through the crime scene itself without the proper foot protection, the booties that they talked about in this case on their feet, and that the sheet that was placed on top of Paul's body should never have been there to begin with. And even if it was, it should have been logged into evidence so they could see if there was hair or skin that could be on there that could connect right back to the killers. And he added the fact that there was no evidence that SLED did any fingerprint testing at that actual scene of the crime. We have much more from a busy day of testimony, including what could come tomorrow for Alex Murdaugh, as well as what SLED had to say exactly about this situation. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Andrew, thank you. We have updates on the case, a live blog, and a link to a live stream from each day in court. You'll find it at WSAV.com/Murdaugh.